Well, hi there, everybody. Hellcrex here. Just doing an update for the channel and letting you know we got the Musty Wargamers show Thursday night, 9 Central Standard Time or 9 Chicago time. That would be 8 Mountain Time or 10 Eastern Time or New York time, however you want to look at it. So we'll be having the Musty Wargamers show coming up. I'm not sure exactly what our topics will be this week, but we'll get that figured out. All right, what you got here on the table is some Battletech miniatures I worked on. Got those finished up for friend Alex. What we have here is a Marauder 2. There we go, Marauder 2. And then we have, well, there's a Jenner. A little bit of Jenner. And behind there, we got 2 mongooses. I think I've showed these before. We got a couple mongoose here. Took a little while to get the paint scheme figured out, but once we did, came out pretty good. Then we have a spitter, a little spider jumper. And then we got a hunchback. I don't know if that will show up very well. There we go. I think the focusing is not so good here. It's trying to focus on the way back there. There we go. See, there. And let me do it this way. There. Hermes. Cicada. And we have a regular Marauder. The colors you have here are the Games Workshop colors. I'll show you here in a second the colors I used. And then we got a king crab. The new king crab, the newest version from, these are all metals from Iron Wind Metals. And back here we got a Jenner 2C for Jade Falcons. And then obviously we got a Mad Cat Timberwolf here. Alright. The colors I used are here. Let's get them all lined up. Alright, so basically what I did was put down a mix of Phoenician gray with a little bit of white, kind of lighten it up a little bit. That's the base color, the light color that you see there. So it's a combination of those. And then I came in and did the Fang and Rust Gray, or Rust Gray, however you want to pronounce that. That's your dark color. So you see the different colors are all in a bit little square blotches around the whole model, kind of like leopard spots in a way. Then I came in and went and did, you can see all the metallics and stuff, you know, moving parts or weapons. I did metallic with it. And that's the lead belcher. And then we have a little bit of Techless blue mixed in right there. You can see on the cockpits and stuff. That was so they'd show up a little bit, kind of a blue gray color, icy, kind of a icy planet kind of colors here. But then you have the ground is like a dirt. It's a ballast, brown ballast for railroading, and then a little bit of flocking, green flocking here, kind of like a moss growing everywhere. So that was the basic paint scheme, and then back here is I painted a whole bunch of Jade Falcon mechs for him before, so it's like it's a standard Jade Falcon tiger stripe kind of thing. That would be what is it? Warpstone Glow was the base green, and then I highlighted with, was it moot green? Yeah, moot green. That's the, you can see the highlighting on it. It's like everywhere. It doesn't show up too well in this, but got moot green is the highlighting. And then, you know, obviously the weapons and metallics and stuff on them, you can see there. A little bit of weapon pods, or if there's a missile, I would make them red. All right, so that's everything I painted up for that, along with all the colors. Oh, it's ashen gray on the outside. So you got ash, the dark stripes are ashen gray. You can see. Just to give you an idea what those three colors are. Well, there you go. And obviously the, what was it, Thousand Sun Blue, I think it was? Yeah, Thousand Sun Blue is the cockpits with a little bit of white mixed in the highlight over top of it. So you got dual color. So you got base is the Thousand Sun, and then white mix to give you that kind of a two-tone look, like reflection. All right, so that's all those mechs right there. In the back here, I've been working on these. Pretty much these 8 are finished in the Krita colors. All I have to do is flock the bases on those. And, well, I do have to put a wash on all the metallics and darken them up just a bit. So that's what I have to do with those. Over here, I've been slowly working on these. These are the old plastics from the 35th anniversary box set, the old Alpha Strike style plastics, which are kind of crappy. I still got all the metallics on these 12 here, or 16. Yeah, 16 of those. To get those done. These are the ones I got from Tim Hall. So, Broken Dice, that's his channel. I picked these up from him. We did a trade. So, got those. So, a little bit more work on those mechs, and I'll have those finished. And I'm debating whether to add more. I got 4 more mechs right here. These are from the beginner box sets. And I'm thinking, let's see, might go these might be the two-tone green ones I got over here. I might be going this route. So it's kind of the same paint scheme as the greens with these, but white also. Well, that's what I'm thinking about going with these 4. Add them to the mix. So keep adding and adding. It's like once you get to a company size, and I think about something else. But I've always wanted a battalion of clearing guards, and then obviously you gotta have somebody to fight against too. So you gotta have some House Krita and some House Lyle, especially if you're Davian forces, or just mercs for that matter. Now, what I've been working on also in my spare time when I've decided I need a little break from painting. This is my Spleenrippa. So it's supposed to be an Ork buggy that is a lot shorter. It's supposed the front tires go about to here normally, and you got an engine block right, it goes in here, and basically the hood right here that you can see, that's part of the hood. And the front wheels and the radiator go right here where the end of that hood is. So you can tell I've extended it out a bit. It has that 32 Ford kind of roadster look to it. And what I did was I've been cutting and pasting and doing all kinds of work with the resin products. I printed off this battle cannon right here. That's supposed to be for another belly gun for an Ork Stompa. But I shrunk it down, got it to fit perfectly in here, part of the whole, so it looks like it's part of it. That's the cannon, that it can be loaded from inside. And you can see up here on the roof, we got some extra, like rockets, you know, they get loaded up. Inside you have there's the inside of it. You got the driver and everything. Go like that. I changed it, kind of widened it out the rear end a little bit, put the engine back there so it's a pusher instead of a puller style. The pipes are supposed to come off, the engine's supposed to be up here, and the pipes come off the back, go up that direction. But I changed them so they come out the back here. And obviously you can see I did a little bit of work there. Some supports for the engine. I'm thinking maybe I might want to put some... One of the nice things about paper is that you can bend it to however you want to, and then you just put some liquid super glue on it, and it hardens like rock. So it'll be in there. And then obviously you can see the engine back here with the big blower on top. Supercharger! So I haven't glued on the roof because I'm still waiting to paint the inside of it first before I turn around and glue the roof on it. It makes no sense to glue it together and then not paint the inside. It's more work than necessary, but it's kind of a centerpiece thing. I've always wanted a Spleenrippa for my orcs, that route. And then obviously I got the God Smasher here. I haven't finished painting this thing. Last Musty War show we had, I was painting on this, and I haven't done anything since I started work on it. I still got to finish the this portion around the front of the gun right there. I still got to go that, finish it out, and then clean it up. And I still have right here, you can see I got the lines for doing the check pattern. So then I'll be done. Probably about half an hour to 45 minutes worth of work yet to do on that one, and it'll be done. And I'll be joining like these guys over here. I'll have that God Smasher, so I have that one. Now over here, like here, I printed out 2 of them. Here's number 2. Like I'm telling you about where the location of everything. I still have to clean this guy up and assemble him. And I printed off a few extra bits like tires and everything. So I got a tire in the back. It's supposed to have a space back here where you have an orc can be standing with a rocket launcher, but I decided not to go that route. I'm just like Baja racing style, where you got spare tires and stuff. Back, I was thinking about putting a spare tire just like that. So they got some spares in case they lose a tire, they can keep going. And I had 2 options for the front grille here. One of them has a goblin sitting up there with a grenade in his mouth. I could have gone that route. And I also I did print him off. There's a little bitty goblin, or Gretchen, I guess it'd be a Gretchen. They call him Gretchen in 40k. He's up here on the rack right here, and he's holding a grenade, and he's hanging onto the rack. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put him up there so he's blasting along like that. This was my original idea for cannon going out the front. And then when I got found that belly gun, I was like, I'm going to go a different route. So I printed off a couple of them just to see how it would work out. And I thought about maybe just digging out and then have the gun sticking way out the front. But yeah, and here's the full pipes right there. Also contemplated the idea of not putting the rack on the top and then put a little turret up there with having a gun up there so that, you can have somebody sticking out of a hatch up here, blasting away. So maybe if I print another one, I might go that route. So I do have these. These were extra from my God Smashers that I printed off just in case I needed extra stuff. So ideas abound, especially when you're an orc player. All right, and then over here I got a bunch of other bits and stuff. These are little trays that go with Seven Wonders board game system. My wife wanted these, so I printed them off for her, and then I've been slowly painting them. Get those all done. All right. Oh, here we got bits. There's more bits. Some of the bits I printed off. I was telling you about. Where are you at? Got a couple goblins in here. If I can get him out of here. There's one of them. He's hanging onto the grill. So there's one guy. This guy sits on the back deck. he's covering your 6. Oh, little Gretchen. And here's the other Gretchen. You can see he's hanging on for dear life, and he's got a little grenade. It's like, it's kind of comical. So I'm thinking about maybe adding them to these guys right here, because the one that's sitting down, he's supposed to sit right here in the back, right there. So we got that. All right, so that's the update for the channel. Just to let you know, just remember that we got the Musty Wargamers show coming up tomorrow night, Thursday night at 9 Central Standard Time, or 9 Chicago. So hope you guys join us to get in the comments and just join us in the discussion. All right. Hope you guys have a good one. Elk Rex out.